Good morning. It's Christmas Day 2025. I'm fixing to go for a little ride. I stopped by St. Ignatius Catholic Church here. They got a beautiful display out front for Christmas. It is Christmas Day, the 25th. Beautiful day. It's about 70 degrees out here. It's going to get warmer into the mid 70s. We're gonna go for a little ride, starting here in Tarpon Springs. We're gonna go to one of my favorite spots, Starkey Wilderness Park. Should be beautiful, and there shouldn't be a whole lot of people out there since it's Christmas Day. That's one good thing about Christmas. Like, everything's closed, so people ain't got a reason to be out and about. But yeah, I could be wrong. It could be really crowded out there. I don't know. We'll find out. But it's so beautiful. I just had to get out. And recording it is fun. This will be a real ride. So we'll start here in Tarpon and end here in Tarpon. I've got 4 batteries in my GoPro, so we should be fine. We got it. Not the signal, but the traffic. This is the worst crossing there is. As complicated as it can get. Okay, here we go. How you doing, my friend? Merry Christmas. Poor guy. I see him on the trail every once in a while. He's obviously homeless. It's a shame. Here comes another biker. I saw him in Tarpon as we were leaving. He's going the same way as us. Going the same way as us. Riding with no hands. Okay, we're riding along on the sidewalk, and we're gonna meet up with the Pine House Trail up ahead. We're on the Antioquia AQ177 Pro Max, 52 volt, 60 amp hour battery, pretty much fully charged. I did a couple of small errands around town yesterday. We're using Map My Ride to document the trip. Beautiful, beautiful day. A little bit of a breeze. I got my hoodie on and a long sleeve t-shirt on. And some insulated pants. On your left. Merry Christmas. Last time I came through here, there was a big alligator, 2 of them, just off the bridge in the water out there. I don't see them today. But if I had seen them, I'd stop and record it. I haven't been on a trip in a week or 2, maybe more. Weather's been up and down, and I haven't just felt like it. This is my celebrating Christmas trip. We're on pedal assist 5 out of 9. We'll probably be in that the whole trip. Here on the Pinellas Trail.
Total distance 2 miles. Total time 10 minutes and 4 seconds. Average speed 11.9 miles per hour. Current speed 18.0 miles per hour. Time of day 10:04. Split speed 16.2 miles per hour.
16-mile-an-hour wind speed. That's a nice breeze. Really doesn't affect us much because we're e-biking it. It's nice just to get out and get fresh air, sunlight. I tend to spend too much time in my room watching YouTube and Hulu. I haven't posted a trip in a while. It's a good excuse. Beautiful day. I waited till it warmed up a little. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. And the sun is good enough. It's not in our face. During the summer, I had to leave really early because it was it would get so hot in the afternoon. Just couldn't ride. So December 25th, 2025. Not many cars on the road. Excuse me. Broken glass back there. This is Keystone Road, heading east and west. Trail follows along beside it.
Total distance 3 miles. Total time 13 minutes and 22 seconds. Average speed 13.5 miles per hour. Current speed 18.0 miles per hour. Time of day 10:07. Split speed 18.2 miles per hour.
Yeah, I started my ride at my house, and I went about a half a mile before I turned it on in downtown Tarpon. So it'll show my true trip, but not from where we turned the camera on. Yeah, a little bit of a breeze in our face. That'll be against our backs on the way back. Absolutely no range anxiety on this bike. I've gone 80 miles on it on one trip and still had 2 out of 5 bars. That's weird, that pillow on the side of the road. You never know what you're going to see on the side of the road. I'm always looking. You never know. Okay, coming up on the light. This is East Lake Road intersection. And we're going to be crossing over twice, getting on the Tri-County Trail. And continuing east on the other side of Keystone. Okay. We're going over to that corner. A few bikers waiting to come across here. Should get the light after these people turn here. And we got it. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. And we'll ring this bell. And I'll get me a little drink. I've got me some Powerade fruit punch. Stay hydrated. Okay. Beautiful day. Get this camera set up straight. Okay. This shouldn't take too long since we just got the other one. Then we'll be going on our journey. Wonderful journey. For a change, I have brought some extra clothes, a windbreaker and some overpants. I've had a bad habit of going on a ride somewhere, getting away from town, and then it's a lot, whoa, look at that. Then it's a lot colder than it is in town, and I'm underdressed. So I started bringing a little extra stuff with me, including a skull cap, gloves. I don't have to wear them. I got them in my box on the back. I'll show you my bike in a little while when we take a stop. And we're on the Tri-County Trail on the south side of Keystone now. We'll go up this a few miles and get on the Starkey Gap Trail. And as usual, we're looking for wildlife. I saw a couple sandhill cranes just as we were leaving Tarpon down off the side of the trail, and I didn't even have a chance to stop and get a picture of them. They were small ones down in a wet area.
Total distance 4 miles. Total time 19 minutes and 20 seconds. Average speed 12.4 miles per hour. Current speed 18.4 miles per hour. Time of day 10:13. Split speed 10.1 miles per hour.
10:13. On your left. We missed the trail. But we're getting back on it. That was East Lake Fire Department building back there. We at that intersection. I was passing that biker, so we didn't get a chance to look at it or talk about it. Beautiful out here. Christmas Day. I'm looking. I've only been hit by a car one time on the trail. One day I get the courage to post it. It'll have the title, "You Know What? I got hit by a car on the trail."
Distance 5 miles. Total time 22 minutes and 41 seconds. Average speed 13.2 miles per hour. Current speed 17.2 miles per hour. Time of day 10:16. Split speed 17.9 miles per hour.
Beautiful day. High wispy clouds. Look at all these birds. What are these buzzards? Must be something dead over here. Maybe something got hit by a car or something. I don't know. That's buzzards, all right. I don't see nothing in the road. Oh, there it is. Oh my God, it's a deer. It was a deer in the side there. It must have got hit by a car, and it survived long enough to get in the ditch. It stank too. I smelled that before I saw it. But that was a deer. I'll probably show it on the way back, since I know it's there now. Poor thing. Had to have been hit by a car. Maybe even thrown all that far over to the ditch on the side. Or maybe collapsed over there. I don't know. Perfect for a ride. You know, it's so funny. I have Alexa on my, I have an Alexa speaker that controls most of my lights and everything, my air conditioner. And they have a new version, Alexa 2, that's conversational, and it knows like a lot about you. And I asked Alexa what the temperature was, and she said like 69 degrees in Tarpon Springs. A perfect day to go for a Christmas e-bike ride. I go, well, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I'd already been thinking about it. And she goes, stay safe out there on your e-bike ride, Ricky. I mean, uses my name, knows I ride e-bikes, knows I post on YouTube, Brooker Creek Preserve on the right. I mean, it's almost scary. They
Total distance 6 miles. Total time 26 minutes and 1 second. Average speed 13.8 miles per hour. Current speed 17.9 miles per hour. Time of day 10:20. Split speed 18.0 miles per hour.
well, we did see a deer. It wasn't alive, but you know, I'm looking for wildlife, so you know, technically that's wildlife. Look at how beautiful it is out here. Everything's kind of brown because I guess it's winter time. And kind of a drought. But I don't know. We're looking for tortoises, deer, you know, any kind of really exotic birds, Florida birds, going under the power lines. No, just playing. Coming up where we turn on the Tri-County Trail, headed toward the Starkey Gap. I almost said Sparky Gap because I had just done that buzz thing. This is a place to look for deer and for tortoises and for bunnies. Everything. From here till we get to 54, it's ripe. And the sun's coming out. Things are going to want to come out here and warm up. It was in the low 60s this morning. I'm wondering how many people I pass are going to say, Merry Christmas, Santa, because I do look like Santa. Not on purpose. I'm a natural man. I like to grow my beard out because that's the way it's supposed to be. Why would you have a beard?
7 miles. Total time 29 minutes and 39 seconds. Average speed 14.2 miles per hour. Current speed 17.9 miles per hour. Time of day 10:23. Split speed 16.5 miles per hour.
Like, why would you have a beard and not grow it? You know? Merry Christmas! And just because it's white, I mean, my beard's been white since I was in my 40s. Next month I'm going to be 71 years old. It is what it is. And if that makes me look like Santa, I'm slightly overweight, you know, so be it. They asked me to play Santa at the Walmart in Tarpon about 4 or 5 years ago, and I said no. I'm a Christian. I don't believe in lying to kids, and the devil has hijacked this holiday to take people's minds off Jesus Christ, my Lord, and put it on some ridiculous meme, which is a lie to children to get them to behave before Christmas and to sell product for Christmas time and to take attention away from Jesus. It's supposed to celebrate his birth in Bethlehem. But so much for that. That's okay. I'm not angry. A little bit. But I'm not going to play along. I remember when I found out there was no Santa Claus. It kind of felt like my parents had lied to me. What else they lied to me about? Every kid feels that same thing. Merry Christmas! Nice family. "20 miles an hour. We've been at it from the get-go. Beautiful. Nice, perfect temperature. I'm dressed perfectly for it. Might be a little warm later. I can take this hoodie off, but other than that, it's nice. I get kind of cold easy, so I'd rather be overdressed than underdressed. Oh, my hat's kind of loose. Keeps wanting to blow off. With this breeze. A little stiffer than I thought it was. We'll stop up here at some point.
Total distance 8 miles. Total time 32 minutes and 58 seconds. Average speed 14.6 miles per hour. Current
Sandhill
speed
cranes.
18.1 miles per hour. Time of day 10:26. Split speed 18.1 miles per hour.
Sandhill cranes, 2 big ones over there. One of them's looking at me. Yep, there they are. I'll tighten my cap while I'm looking at her. See the sandhill cranes? He doesn't care. He's busy running. Okay, that should tighten it up enough. Yeah. Get a drink while the sandhill cranes are walking around. They're coming this way. Maybe they think I'm gonna feed them. I don't want to scare them. We'll go ahead. They're big though. They are big. Okay. I'm looking around, see if I see any deer where I've seen them before out in these fields. I don't see anything. We did see sandhill cranes though. Big ones, big babies. On your left. Merry Christmas. Entering Pasco County. This is the beginning of the Starkey Gap Trail. This is a prime area right here for tortoises. You can see all these mounds of dirt. I think those are tortoises. They get in there and they bury themselves. Could be gophers, I don't know. Merry Christmas. But I've seen gopher tortoises digging those same looking mounds, and I know they get in them and close them up. So there could be lots of gopher tortoises around there just in hiding. Well, no cars.
Distance 9 miles. Total time 38 minutes and 12 seconds. Average speed 14.1 miles per hour. Current speed 13.1 miles per hour. Time of day 10:32. Split speed 11.5 miles per hour.
He beeped and then went through the signal. Starkey Gap Trail. It actually started at the Pasco County line, but on your right. Merry Christmas. It's kind of neat to be able to say that to everybody that I run into today. And whether I like it or not, I do resemble Santa Claus. Some kind of birds, cranes, little cranes, something, I don't know what they are. Really, really common though around here. They're everywhere. Lake over there. On your right. Well, that was dangerous and illegal. 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 He almost hit us. Okay, battery number 1 done. Battery number 2. Here's my bike with my box on the back. I keep everything in. My setup. That's what it looks like this side. Yep. I've got 4,666.5 miles on it since I got it. Let's get back on the road now that we got battery number 2 in the camera. Merry Christmas. Still on the Starkey Gap Trail. Headed towards State Road 54 and downtown Trinity. Well, we haven't seen a bunny, haven't seen a tortoise, haven't seen a living deer. We're looking for those things. We saw some birds, you know.
Total distance 10 miles. Total time 43 minutes and 38 seconds. Average speed 13.8 miles per hour. Current speed 17.9 miles per hour. Time of day 10:37. Split speed 11.1 miles per hour.
I've gone slower through this trail, but I just wouldn't mind getting back out to Starkey Ranch, you know, Starkey Ranch, Starkey Wilderness. On your left. Merry Christmas. Coming up on State Road 54. We're going to cross that, get on the Starkey Boulevard Trail. That's going to take us up to Starkey Wilderness Park. Go down to the crosswalk, see if we can catch this light. This truck is parked right across the crosswalk, so we can't even get across. I can't even see the signal. Okay, there it is. I might be able to squeeze behind her, but I don't know. She is so far past the line. It's ridiculous. She's on the phone talking to somebody. Because she's waving her hands around. Beautiful day. I should get the signal when these cars stop, when they get the red light. And I do. Well, that was rude of her, but and we're gonna go across here because that way there is too rough. We're going to get on the Starkey Boulevard Trail right here. Right here, Starkey Boulevard Trail. A nice ride, nice weather. Downtown Trinity in Pasco County. Now this section of the trail is really bumpy.
11 miles. Total time 49 minutes and 49 seconds. Average speed 13.2 miles per hour. Current speed 18.1 miles per hour. Time of day 10:43.
Oh.
Split speed 9.7 miles per hour.
Really, really bumpy here. Lots of tree roots pushing the asphalt up. Hasn't been fixed. No one coming, I'm going. Alright, here we go. Absolutely beautiful out here. Oh, there's a crane. Starkey Market, full of Christmas trees. I wonder what they're going to do with those now Christmas is here. Oh, and there's the cows grazing over there. That's kind of cool. Wait for the light here so we're not rude. The signal. It could change and they could take off at any second. You go ahead. You're probably going faster than me.
Total distance 12 miles. Total time 54 minutes and 35 seconds. Average speed 13.2 miles per hour. Current speed 12.1 miles per hour. Time of day 10:48. Split speed 12.6 miles per hour.
A little bit of a stiff headwind right here. Probably because we're on Starkey Boulevard and it funnels it right up the road. And the wind is generally out of the east today, so that poor guy's got to fight the wind. Here comes someone else behind us. That looked like Dave Smith, the Phenomenon, that just passed us going by. It might have been, I don't know. I've never met him personally, just seen him on TV, on the videos, on YouTube. So, I've probably passed him many times. I've got 4,500 miles on this bike, and I'm local. He's somewhere around Countryside. I'm in Tarpon Springs. We ride the Pinellas Trail. He rides 3 times as many miles as I do, and he pedals every one of them. I see some people that are apparently my age that are riding bikes, pedaling, and I don't begrudge that. I'm just not in good enough shape to be able to do that, that's all. But I still get the experience of getting out and going on the trail and riding. Even if a battery is pushing my forward progress, I still pedal every once in a while, but not much. Not much. Here's that retention pond I saw the dead pig in the first time I ever came out here. Had to be like a year and a half ago, something like that, I don't know. Right about here. It's right over there. I wasn't sure exactly what it was, but I finally figured out it was a dead pig. I had to double check to make sure it wasn't a person. But I haven't seen anything dead in there since then. Very few cars. The fewest cars I've ever seen on this boulevard. But it is Christmas Day. And we're going. That was a brave crow. Neat part of the trail. It's kind of narrow.
Total distance 14 miles. Total time 1 hour 1 minute and 17 seconds. Average speed 13.7 miles per hour. Current speed 17.6 miles per hour. Time of day 10:55. Split speed 18.0 miles per hour.
Oh, dead squirrel in the middle of the path. He got run over right on the trail. A dead armadillo right there. Just past it. Right on the right side of the trail. You might be able to see it if you back up a couple of seconds. Dead armadillo. We'll see him on the way back. We're going to be coming back the same way, I believe. Oh yeah, we'll be coming back the same way here. New telephone poles. New telephone poles. I don't remember if those were here last time I came here. They look really recent. We lost that biker that was following behind us. He must have turned. He was right behind us. Perfect temperature, beautiful sky, perfect weather. Not too hot, not too cold. Not too hot, not too cold. Coming up on Starkey Wilderness Park entrance, and not very far. Right around this corner, as a matter of fact. There's going to be one of two things happening. See,
total distance 15 miles. Total time 1 hour 4 minutes and 41 seconds. Average speed 13.9 miles per hour.
She didn't even try to get out of the way.
Miles per hour. Time of day 10:58. Split speed 17.6 miles per hour.
Didn't even try to get out of the way. Okay, you turn here. I don't remember the name of the street. There's a sign that says Starkey and with an arrow, a brown sign. I was going to show you that when there's two women kind of blocked my way. Okay, here we are at the entrance. Starkey Wilderness Park. Starkey Wilderness Park. The bike trail's actually over there. I could have cut over to it. We can turn on to it right up here. We just got to go between the road bumps. There we go. And here we are. I got a broken spoke in the back clicking. If you hear it, that's what it is. Merry Christmas. Yeah, if you hear a click, that's it. Oh, there's a gopher tortoise over here. He had a barricade around his hole. That's what these barricades are here. Around gopher tortoise holes. There's one there. There's one there. Let's get a close-up of him. There he is. Hey, Merry Christmas. You might be older than me. Yeah, he's getting warmed up by the sun. Yes, he is. Okay, I'm gonna call you Tommy the Tortoise. Okay, Tommy the Tortoise. I'll see you later, buddy. See you there, Tommy. There's another big one way out there. See, right there. He's warming up too. He's big. He's bigger than this one. I don't want to mess with him though. I don't want to harass him. It's against the law. Florida has very specific laws about gopher tortoises. Okay. Let's get on this main trail after we get through this little winding one. This will take us over to the main trail. It's kind of blind corners and a lot of people walking, so you got to watch yourself. Forgot to say Merry Christmas. On your left. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, we'll be looking for some living deer. We could see them.
Total distance 16 miles. Total time 1 hour 10 minutes and 3 seconds. Average speed 13.7 miles per hour. Current speed 60 16.9 miles per hour. Time of day 11:04. Split speed 11.2 miles per hour.
I've been looking at them, looking for them before, and had people pass me because I was going slow, saying, "You're looking too hard." And I started thinking about that, and that could very well be the case. Merry Christmas. That very well could be the case. If you try too hard to see them, you know, you're staring too hard, you'll let them catch your field of view, you know. Merry Christmas. I've seen them multiple times in here. I've seen other people videotape them. They're all in here, but we've got a pretty good chance of seeing them today since there's so few people on the trail. That tends to scare them away when there's too many people. They retreat back into the brush. There's a few people out here, like a typical weekday. Beautiful out here. Temperature's perfect. Smells good. It still smells a little burnt. You know, they're always doing prescribed burns out here. And you'll get that burnt smell for a long time afterwards. You can still see the black on the sides of the bigger trees. That's from the burns them. But I think it gets rid of the weeds and everything. The palmettos come right back. They come right back, and that's really what you want. All this other stuff, these grasses and everything, they just suck up all the energy and everything.
Total distance 17 miles. Total time 1 hour 13 minutes and 27 seconds. Average speed 13.9 miles per hour. Current speed 17.9 miles per hour. Time of day 11:07. Split speed 17.6 miles per hour.
I don't understand people going double wide and like driving right at you when you're coming toward them. I don't understand that. I got nowhere to go. They can go back behind their partner and make plenty of room for both of us. I don't understand that. Oh well. So quiet, peaceful, totally peaceful. One thing we are going to do, we're going to look for Wally Gator again. He's up on the Suncoast Trail about half a mile from where the Suncoast Trail meets Starkey Wilderness Trail. We'll go to the spot and see if we see him where I've seen him for years, off and on. See if we can see him laying out warming up. He had a girlfriend out there one time. Merry Christmas.
Total distance 18 miles. Total time 1 hour 16 minutes and 48 seconds. Average speed 14.1 miles per hour. Current speed 17.8 miles per hour. Time of day 11:10. Split speed 17.9 miles per hour.
Well, this is a hot spot for deer right through here. I don't see anything. I've seen them right around here multiple times. Playing around the side of the road, walking across the path. Nothing today so far. You never know though. A youth gang. There was one guy in there about 10 years old. I guess y'all could see it on the video. He was like the third or fourth one back. He was young, man. They were all young. That's cool though. I mean, that's cool. Get in shape. Get out, get exercise, get fresh air, get away from the TV and TikTok. They had a burn out here not long ago and it looks like it's already coming back. You can hardly see it.
Distance 19 miles. Total time 1 hour 20 minutes and 11 seconds. Average speed 14.2 miles per hour. Current speed 17.9 miles per hour. Time of day 11:14. Split speed 17.7 miles per hour.
Merry Christmas! Well, I got my first Santa of the day. She goes, Santa! Yeah, I guess y'all can see it on the video. That's cool. Haven't seen any deer. Matching e-bikes. Those are cool. Big old 26-inch wheels. I got 20-inch wheels on this little thing. Okay, you turn right here. See where it says Suncoast Trail and takes a right? Take a right here. That's the way it takes you to Suncoast Trail. And to the restrooms and all that. Down to 4 bars out of 5 at some point since we got into Starkey. We dropped from 5 bars to 4 bars. We're at 20 miles right now, so that's about right. We'll be at about 45, between 40 and 45 when we get back.
Total distance 20 miles. Total time 1 hour 23 minutes and 40 seconds. Average speed 14.3 miles per hour. Current speed 17.8 miles per hour. Time of day 11:17. Split speed 17.3 miles per hour.
No deer. They're hiding. The fire might have, there was a lot of this got burned in the last few months. That might have driven them out of this area. To other sections of the park that didn't get burned. It got burned all around the trail. Mostly older people out here on Christmas Day going for a ride. Just like me. You know, there could be all kind of deer out here and you can't see them because of all the vegetation, you know. On your left. Merry Christmas. They did a major burn out here not long ago. Probably see the telltale signs of it. Smelled it a little bit too. And they put the half-mile markers on the trail. That white line.
Total distance 21 miles. Total time 1 hour 27 minutes and 7 seconds. Average speed 14.5 miles per hour. Current speed 17.5 miles per hour. Time of day 11:21. Split speed 17.4 miles per hour.
Few people out here. Well, I said about the way it would be on a regular weekday. I've come out here before on the weekend, like on a Sunday. It was so crowded I didn't even want to ride back through the park. It was so bad. I went on the Ridge Road Trail and circled all the way around and got back on the Starkey Boulevard Trail right near the entrance to Starkey Wilderness Park, and then took Starkey Boulevard Trail back because it was just ridiculous. You can really see where they burned it here. Coming up near the end of the trail. Not too far away.
Total distance 22 miles. Total time 1 hour 30 minutes and 34 seconds. Average speed 14.6 miles per hour. Current speed 15.4 miles per hour. Time of day 11:24. Split speed 17.4 miles per hour.
You can smell the burnt here. Plus probably the direction that the wind is blowing, which is right in our face. Ooh, we're almost at the end. But first, like here's the restrooms, rest stop. We're gonna go past it for now and stop on the way back. We're gonna stop on the way back, but we're gonna go up here on the Suncoast Trail, which is this right here. Make sure there's no one coming. We're gonna head this way, and we're gonna look for Wally Gator. There's a place I've seen him multiple times, not lately. I hope he's okay. But I'm gonna check some extra places in case he's moved. Yeah. See if I see him anywhere else. Can't really see from here though. Better get over. But on the other side of this turnout is a section of fence where I've seen him multiple times. And we'll go see if he's there. Warming up. Excuse me. All this fresh air might be too much for me sometime. Makes me cough. Too much fresh air. Okay. This section of fence coming up here on the left, that's it. That's it. There's a pipe that runs under the Suncoast Parkway that ends here and I guess on the other side
somewhere. Total distance 23 miles. Total time 1 hour 34 minutes and 20 seconds. Average speed 14.6 miles per hour. Current speed 17.2 miles per hour. Time of day 11:28. Split speed 15.9 miles per hour.
So let's get up here and see if we can see Wally Gator. Get a drink before I do Wally Gator hunting. He used to have areas on that other side that were smashed down where he was laying. Now they've grown up. You can't even see there's a bank over there. All that vegetation on the other side used to be smashed down. Area over here and an area over there. And that was where he would lay. And now I don't see it at all. I don't know if something happened to him or the other gators. They may have moved from here. They may be at some other place. I don't know. But we're not going to search. We're going to go back. We tried to get the Wally Gator. Whoop, I shut off the bike. Okay, glad I looked. I would have turned around right in front of that biker. Maybe gotten slammed into. Sure don't see no alligator. Okay. We'll go over here to the rest stop and use the restroom and take a break for a few minutes. And then head back. A squirrel. Well, we saw tortoises, we saw cranes, sandhill cranes, one dead deer, no gators, no bunnies, but not bad. I mean, I'd like to see some living deer. We'll look at that dead one on the way back, just because, but gotta be careful these blind turns. Bikers come around here at 30 miles an hour. If you cut the corner, you could slam head on into them. Okay, here's the entrance. We'll go up here and park. Take a break. The bike again. Here's the nice restrooms they have here. I'll tell you what. I'll show you what I look like. Okay. That's what I look like. Yeah, they call me Santa. Right, but I'm gonna turn you off till I get out of here. All right. We're gonna be back on the road here. Okay. Here we go. Resume our map my ride and get back on the trail. Got my glasses off for a change. On your left. Merry Christmas. That guy looked just like Kash Patel, director of the FBI. I mean, spitting image.
Total distance 24 miles. Total time 1 hour 41 minutes and 3 seconds. Average speed 14.2 miles per hour. Current speed 17.7 miles per hour. Time of day 11:38. Split speed 8.9 miles per hour.
Everything looks so different when you're going the other way. I've said it 100 times. You see a different view. You see stuff you don't see when you're going the opposite direction. It's weird. I think part of it is because it's on the opposite side, you know. Here comes a bunch of gangs. The kid gang. And they are young and they're moving. They don't play. We got them on video. Whoa. I think that was a bird. Almost ran him over. You know, we're going to go into pedal assist 6 just for giggles. Because these bikers got me jealous. Maybe I want to go a little bit faster. We got plenty of battery. I mean, I got absolutely zero, you know, range anxiety. The whole trip's under 50 miles. Beautiful out here. Absolutely gorgeous.
Total distance 25 miles. Total time 1 hour 44 minutes and 22 seconds. Average speed 14.4 miles per hour. Current speed 20.2 miles per hour. Time of day 11:41. Split speed 18.1 miles per hour.
We might see deer on the way back. I thought that was a bunny, but it was a pine cone. Christmas Day 2025. Less than a week till 2026. We're supposed to get a cold front through here Monday or Tuesday. This is Thursday. It's supposed to drop the low temperature in the low 40s again. Hey! So now's a good time to relax and enjoy while the weather's good. I don't like when it's too cold. I've got warm gear. I've got everything I need. I could ride anytime. It's just a hassle. It's not relaxing when you're protecting your life from life-stealing cold. And I don't want to get sick. I've gotten sick before because I've rode and I didn't have enough clothes on. Merry Christmas.
Total distance 26 miles. Total time 1 hour 47 minutes and 30 seconds. Average speed 14.5 miles per hour. Current speed 19.7 miles per hour. Time of day 11:45. Split speed 19.2 miles per hour.
It's where the old shack used to be shed. They moved it. Here's the turn. You turn left here. You turn left here. Merry Christmas.
Total distance 27 miles. Total time 1 hour 50 minutes and 36 seconds. Average speed 14.6 miles per hour. Current speed 20.0 miles per hour. Time of day 11:48. Split speed 19.3 miles per hour.
blue pipe. They got something going on there. They got two big old mounds and all kind of stuff that they keep manicured. Something's going on there. Where you at, little deer? Come on. Where you at? This is the hot spot coming up, where the power lines go over. They tend to like that whole area. All along here, I've seen them multiple times. Nothing today. Nope. Don't see nothing.
Total distance 28 miles. Total time 1 hour 53 minutes and 38 seconds. Average speed 14.8 miles per hour. Current speed 16.0 miles per hour. Time of day 11:51. Split speed 19.7 miles per hour.
On your left. Merry Christmas. Must be some deer up here. Just taking pictures. Spot some deer? Spot some deer?
Yeah, there's two of them over there.
Oh, okay.
They're on the left side.
I've been looking all day and I haven't seen them.
See this pine tree? Not this one, but the one.
Yeah.
That second row of hedges, where that small pine tree is right there.
Yeah.
So on that side, they're just past this tree.
Oh, okay.
They were right here in the clearing, but I couldn't stop in time.
Wow. Yeah, I know the feeling.
But there's a up there near like the closest parking, closest to the road.
Yeah.
That big field. There's a big tortoise out there.
Oh yeah. I think I got a picture of him.
Yeah, I got one today. That's the first time I've been able to get a picture of a tortoise.
Cool. You looking for wildlife just like me?
No, I just look for whatever happens, you know. I keep bringing the camera just in case.
Well,
anything, you know.
I do you one up.
What's that?
I do you one up.
Yeah, I usually bring my, I usually wear my chest cam.
Yeah, that's what I got.
And I video like all my...
Me too.
My mountain bike rides and stuff.
Do you post to YouTube?
No, I may start doing that. I don't really have a good setup to do that right now, but I just have the camera.
That's all you need. And then a computer.
Yeah, I got that. I just want to do it right. I don't know. I can't like edit. I don't know how to edit, but my friend does.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
So when
You'll learn. Yeah. I've been on YouTube for 15 years.
Oh, I probably have too, but just as a, you know, just a watcher. I watch, you know, like I'll look on there to see where I want to go.
Yeah.
An idea of other people have been there.
Yeah,
like
that's what I do.
Like 2 years ago, I went to the Grand Canyon and Zion National Park, and a few years before that, I went to Texas to Big Bend National Park.
Nice.
And
Yeah, my channel's Rick Taylor 1955.
Rick Taylor, 1955.
Yep.
I'll look it up when I get back.
Cool.
My name's Scott, by the way. Have a good Christmas.
Yeah, you'll be in the next video tomorrow.
Nice. All right. Rick Taylor, 1955.
Yep.
All right, Rick, have a good one.
You too. A lot of people on e-bikes. Two classes of people. Power pedalers and e-bikers.
Total distance 29 miles. Total time 1 hour 58 minutes and 47 seconds. Average speed 14.6 miles per hour. Current speed 20.0 miles per hour. Time of day 11:56. Split speed 11.6 miles per hour.
On your left. Oh, people starting to show up now. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I might as well play it up. If it makes them happy, they're smiling. They see me, they smile. It makes me feel good. Beautiful day. Nice and warm now. Well, not warm, but a little warmer than it was. Very comfortable. Peaceful. Very peaceful. Makes me feel so good. Be out in this peacefulness. And just running into people and saying hi. Merry Christmas. Okay. Battery number 2 is dead. We're on battery number 3 out of 4. Battery number 3. We should be fine. That bright sun shining directly on the camera tends to heat it up a little bit. but battery number 3, and we're well on our way home. We're almost to the front entrance.
Total distance
Merry Christmas.
29.99 miles. Total time 2 hours 3 minutes and 2 seconds. Average speed 14.6 miles per hour. Current speed 19.7 miles per hour. Time of day 12 o'clock. Split speed 14.1 miles per hour.
Morning. Merry Christmas. That's so cute. I guess we'll see them big old tortoises on the way out, if they're still sitting out sunning themselves. Those big ones, they live to be over 100 years old. They could be older than me. God, that spoke is loud. See how many of these tortoises are sitting out. Quite a few, I got a feeling. Hey, Merry Christmas. Well, that one wasn't sitting out anymore. That was a big e-bike. They're not sitting out now. Must have got too warm for them. Or it might be right here. Oh, all of these are tortoises. Just none of them sitting out right now. That one over there is sitting out. But we don't want to bother him. Okay. We're at the entrance, Starkey Wilderness Park. We go this one block and we get on Starkey Boulevard Trail. That actually could be my brake. That could be my brake shoe. I don't know, because it seems to stop when I do the brake.
Total distance 30.99 miles. Total time 2 hours 7 minutes and 23 seconds. Average speed 14.6 miles per hour. Current speed 12.0 miles per hour. Time of day 12:04. Split speed 13.8 miles per hour.
I gotta put sunglasses back on. It's kind of bright out here now. I'm kind of riding into the sun. Sky's getting kind of clear. I better switch back to pedal assist 5 on the Starkey Boulevard trail. Bright day, warming up. Sorry about that. I was just opening my battery cover for a second. It helps cool the camera off. We're riding with the camera in direct sunlight. It tends to degrade the battery life too, you know, over the course of the recording. Merry Christmas.
Total distance 31.99 miles. Total time 2 hours 11 minutes and 3 seconds. Average speed 14.6 miles per hour. Current speed 17.5 miles per hour. Time of day 12:08. Split speed 16.3 miles per hour.
Got the fountain going over here. Nice. Starting to get a little busier. More people on the trail. All the presents have been opened now. Now they got a day off and they just want to have some fun. nice bikes.
Total distance 33 miles. Total time 2 hours 14 minutes and 34 seconds. Average speed 14.7 miles per hour. Current speed 17.4 miles per hour. Time of day 12:12. Split speed 17.1 miles per hour.
Yeah, we got tailwind now. Beautiful day. I'm so glad I got out of that house. On your left. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Total distance 34 miles. Total time 2 hours 18 minutes and 11 seconds. Average speed 14.8 miles per hour. Current speed 14.2 miles per hour. Time of day 12:15. Split speed 16.6 miles per hour.
Okay. We're coming up on the entrance to Starkey Ranch. think it's called Rangeland Road. And I don't see anyone coming, so we're gonna go. Lots of glass on the trail back there. Little pieces though. All right. They might have got them for Christmas. Who knows? Starkey Market right here. Obviously they're closed because it's Christmas Day. Blind turn. That's what I'm always scared of, that turn right there. Always assume someone's coming. That way you be safe. Alright, back in downtown Trinity. We go up this way about a half mile, and then we're going to get back on the Starkey Gap Trail.
Total distance 34.99 miles. Total time 2 hours 21 minutes and 52 seconds. Average speed 14.8 miles per hour. Current speed 17.4 miles per hour. Time of day 12:19. Split speed 16.3 miles per hour.
Those bumps are horrible. Could ride on the road, next to the road right there. Next time maybe I'll do that. Those bumps are ridiculous. Pedal assist 6. Some cows on the other side of the road. Show is. no one coming. All right. See if we can get across here. Might have missed the light. Guess we did. If that light changes, yeah, it would have changed before we got across. All right. Now we have to wait. This one might take a minute. Yeah, this one might take a minute. Yep, might take a minute. Are you kidding me? There's no one coming both directions. I've never had that happen here before. It's Christmas Day though. Not many people on the road. We're even starting to get a little shade. I might be able to take these sunglasses off for a little while. Still really bright for me. I've had 2 surgeries on each eye, and it makes me very light susceptible. Sensitive. Light sensitive. Hey, there y'all again. Merry Christmas. Got another Santa. Shoes in a daze.
Total distance 35.99 miles. Total time 2 hours 28 minutes and 29 seconds. Average speed 14.5 miles per hour. Current speed 19.5 miles per hour. Time of day 12:26. Split speed 9.1 miles per hour.
Under the power lines, under the power lines. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Total distance 36.99 miles. Total time 2 hours 31 minutes and 36 seconds. Average speed 14.6 miles per hour. Current speed 16.8 miles per hour. Time of day 12:29. Split speed 19.3 miles per hour.
All right. Looks like a lot of people got e-bikes for Christmas. Ooh, there's a tortoise. There's a tortoise. He's chowing down. Yeah, he sure is. He's a little one though. Yeah, you're a little one. Okay, we'll let you go. Busy right here. Busy right here. And we're back in Pinellas County. It's bright out here though. I gotta put my glasses back on. It's just too bright. On your left. We'll get us some more shade when we get over on the other portion of the Tri-County Trail.
Total distance 37.99 miles. Total time 2 hours and 36 minutes. Average speed 14.6 miles per hour. Current speed 19.7 miles per hour. Time of day 12:33. Split speed 13.6 miles per hour.
Wonderful ride. Beautiful way to spend Christmas Day. Perfect. Wow, look at that turkey. That's a big turkey. What you doing over here, Mr. Turkey? He's a big turkey. He's a big turkey. You a big turkey? I'm just scaring him. You a big turkey? Poor thing, you're trying to get away. I know, jump over it. Jump over it. I know. There you go. There you go. I kept telling him to jump over it, and he finally did. Well, that was cool. That was a big turkey, man. That was a gobbler. He had that thing hanging down under his beak. That was a big daddy gobbler. He was an OG.
Total distance 38.99 miles. Total time 2 hours 39 minutes and 57 seconds. Average speed 14.6 miles per hour. Current speed 19.7 miles per hour. Time of day 12:37. Split speed 15.2 miles per hour.
Couple of big old cranes right there. Turned and looked at me when we went by. Sandhill cranes. Right next to that pumping station. Helicopter flying over. Okay. Back on Keystone on the Pinellas, or no, on the, not on the Pinellas Trail, Tri-County Trail. Tri-County Trail.
Total distance 39.99 miles. Total time 2 hours 43 minutes and 13 seconds. Average speed 14.7 miles per hour. Current speed 14.1 miles per hour. Time of day 12:40. Split speed 18.4 miles per hour.
Okay. Back on the south side of Keystone. Headed west. Park's closed. Brooker Creek gates are locked. It's Christmas. Take my sunglasses off while we're on this side of the trail, because we're in a lot of shade. Nice shady, quiet trail. Got it all to myself, more or less. Oh, here comes the deer. The dead deer in the ditch next to the trail. There's a whole coven of buzzards up there on it. We're all up there eating deer. Oh, look at them. They're everywhere. They are everywhere. There it is, rotten deer. Oh, it stinks. That was weird though, all those buzzards. Up in the trees with their wings spread out. Eating that rotten deer meat.
Total distance 40.99 miles. Total time 2 hours 46 minutes and 54 seconds. Average speed 14.7 miles per hour. Current speed 18.1 miles per hour. Time of day 12:44. Split speed 16.3 miles per hour.
Coming up on the signal. We're going to have to cross over twice again.
Total distance 41.99 miles. Total time 2 hours 50 minutes and 8 seconds. Average speed 14.8 miles per hour. Current speed 19.7 miles per hour. Time of day 12:47. Split speed 18.5 miles per hour.
Drop down to 3 bars. At some point, I didn't notice it. Got the signal for 2 more seconds. Might not have to wait too long to get this one. Who knows? You never know. And we got it. A lot of traffic now, people going home from or going to holiday meals and gatherings. A lot of traffic right now. Pinellas Trail. Back on it. Headed toward Tarpon Springs. Sun came out.
Total distance 42.99 miles. Total time 2 hours
I'll wait till they're both gone. Good thing. Good thing I waited. That truck would have turned right into me if I had tried to go across. That's how it works. Coming up on the big hill. The big hill. And the wind seems to have changed directions. It's coming toward us now again. That's weird.
Total distance 43.99 miles. Total time 2 hours 58 minutes and 11 seconds. Average speed 14.8 miles per hour. Current speed 18.8 miles per hour. Time of day 12:55. Split speed 17.2 miles per hour.
Beautiful, beautiful day. Nice temperature, bright sunshine, beautiful sky. Not a lot of traffic. What more could you want? A great ride, satisfying. Got to see my favorite spot. Although there's a close second. I think that's going to be Courtney Campbell Causeway Trail. That's right up there too. That's right up there too, a little further, but that's great too. We're not going to take our shortcut today. I feel like taking the trail into downtown Tarp. Why not? Typically we go straight and take the shortcut to 19. Today we're going to go this way and go down the trail. I gotta put my sunglasses back on. It's just too bright out here. My eyes are getting dazzled. It's warming up. I'll be taking my hoodie off when I get home. And maybe putting on some short pants. trail's definitely picking up now. Definitely picking up now.
Total distance 44.99 miles. Total time 3 hours 1 minute and 31 seconds. Average speed 14.9 miles per hour. Current speed 17.4 miles per hour. Time of day 12:59. Split speed 17.9 miles per hour.
What is that sound? Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Underneath US 19. Headed toward downtown Tarpon Springs. Nice, this portion of the trail is beautiful.
Total distance 45.99 miles. Total time 3 hours 7 minutes and 4 seconds. Average speed 14.8 miles per hour. Current speed 19.1 miles per hour. Time of day 1:04. Split speed 10.8 miles per hour.
On your left. Nobody coming. Nobody coming. Headed into downtown Tarpon Springs. Pinellas Trail, established 1887. City of Tarpon Springs, that is. Not the trail. (1887). One of the few places on the trail where the road is on either side of the trail. This is Safford Avenue, named after one of the founders of Tarpon Springs.
Total distance 46.99 miles. Total time 3 hours 10 minutes and 35 seconds. Average speed 14.8 miles per hour. Current speed 16.4 miles per hour. Time of day 1:08. Split speed 17.1 miles per hour.
Okay, that'll do it for this trip. It was fun. And we'll do it again real soon. Rick Taylor, 1955. Subscribe and like. And see you next time.